Now,
or did you take it down? Scared to death it was gonna blow off, so we took it down. We looked like, you know who we looked like? We looked like Dukes of Hazzard. You remember when his roof got took off the sheriff's car? Here, you hold the hat.
Oh man, there's never a dull moment with Chris Rice,
ever
team manager. But those guys they're always having fun. And I think that's just the calling environment that Chris creates. But if Kyle's going to keep driving this LA golf car, we've seen pole vaulters, we've seen. I want to see Kyle Busch's golf swing. If you're going to drive the LA golf car, I want to see video of Kyle Busch's golf swing. What do you think, Adam?
Well, why do I immediately think of Bill Murray and Caddyshack when you say you want to see Kyle Busch's golf swing?
I'm all right.
The LA golf car and not show golf swing.
How about the
Nobody worry about me.
A nice.
Why you got to give me a fight? Why can't you just let it
Something
be?
tells me we'd all need to bring a dozen balls for Kyle if we would play. Restart to begin the second stage. Leader outside Austin Hill.
Kyle was able to give a really good shove to the 20, and the 20 is going to clear him. Okay, I thought the 21 was going to be able to hang on his quarter panel, but the 20 was able to get clear to lead it from a great push, by Kyle Busch.
What about Chandler Smith in the 16? I mean, just shot out of a cannon, made it 3 wide, and he's going to try to get up to the 3rd position.
Kyle was surrounded by all his ex-drivers. John Hunter
Yes.
drove for him. The 16 took him 3 wide. He's just having a little reunion.
Well, he can't get away from Chandler. I mean, he was his boss, and now he's his teammate. The 10 and 16 side by side for 4th. Allgaier jumps up to 2nd in front of Austin Hill. And now Allgaier looking for the lead.
Go Allgaier,
Jim
boy.
Holman might have made a change on the 7. Bright red Brandt Chevrolet's got it going on early in stage 2.
Gosh, you saw that middle, Kevin, you touched on it earlier. The middle gets to be kind of no man's land in 3 and 4, and the 7 was able to get to the outside of the 20 in 1 and 2 run in the middle, which is really strong in 1 and 2. But 3 and 4, you saw his car just completely lost all grip as Chandler is just taking everybody 3 wide. He's aggressive, and I like that from a rookie.
We're getting ready to find out how the middle is for him here shortly as he goes in. Luckily, he clears that 21 early in the corner, and he didn't have to run the dead middle because, like you said, I'm not a fan of the middle right now. You either need to all the way on the bottom or all the way against the top in 3 and 4.
I mean, these young kids, though, no fear, right? I mean, we talk about Chandler Smith, who's 20. Sammy Smith, driving the 18, is 18. Hasn't even graduated high school. And he just puts his nose wherever he needs to. We're on board here. It's the Toyota onboard camera.
That was a big run by the 10 car on the top of 1 and 2.
Here we are by 3.
3rd lane, and he's doing it again here in 3 and 4. He had some reps with it. He kind of was up there a little bit in the first stage. And it's giving him a big run, so his car seems to be working as it goes up the racetrack.
99 is Garrett Smithley. That's him on track. He since has brought it down the pit lane, driving for BJ McLeod. Told me this morning, I didn't think I had a chance to make it into the field yesterday. He goes out, he's able to make the show qualifying, but unfortunately, early problems for him as he makes his first start of the year.
It was that point.
Went heading through the caution.
I'm going to hit this guy, and he ended up just spinning it out. So, got away with it, no damage, just able to come in and try to get their car tightened up.
Well, the other thing, Ryan, as we look across the racetrack, that is, the cars just tend to get loose right there. It's like they go to the transition of the bank.
I mean, that rear tire.
If you get off the bottom and up the
It's
racetrack,
like they made
the car
contact.
gets light anyway, and that just took a little. It was side by side, took a little air off the back of the car and just lost it there. But the one thing I am noticing on the backstretch too, the wind is shifted directions right towards turn 4.
Yeah, that makes it worse, right? His situation was you got a heavy wind hitting you in the left side door, pushing you up the racetrack. You have a car to your outside, so you can't use all the racetrack. So he was in a tough spot.
I love when you talk science. On board with Cole Custer.
I'm never going to be able to think of Cole Custer the same after I saw him pole vaulting.
Pit road is open, and Josh Berry going to go ahead and come down. Obviously had to with the spin. And we'll see if anybody follows suit. I would anticipate not with this many laps to go in the stage. Sometimes you'll flip it, but probably a little bit too early to try that strategy.
Yeah, I think tires fall off too much. The The 20's going to come down, so he must think he definitely had a problem, so they're going to come fix it.
The 8's been in, 20 coming in as well. Let's follow up with Regan Smith.
Well, and we mentioned and documented the fact that he felt like he had a loose tire. That's ultimately what brought them down pit road right here. Better to play it safe than to have an issue. What they are going to do, they just about 5 minutes ago glued up the scuff tires that they took off the car on the first run. They are going to put those tires on it to get through to the end of this stage. That way they're not at a deficit tire-wise as it gets down to the end of this race.
So you basically give up any opportunity to get stage points here in stage 2 by this strategy, but you save that set of tires so you're in balance with everybody else, and you still got a chance for a late rally. Caution out for the 3rd time today, courtesy of the 8 of Josh Berry. 7 on point with 11 to go on the stage.
And the 7 did a great job of not overdriving 3 and 4. He had the 16 tight on his right rear quarter panel, and the 7 just put it on the line and was able to get back to the gas and get clear.
And that's just another lesson for Chandler, right? Because you have to figure out these restarts and how hard you can push it on used tires. You've done it on new tires, but now you're having to do it on used tires. Wow.
Restart violation on the 7 of Justin Allgaier. That was the audio we were hearing.
I'll have to see a replay of that because I didn't think it was anything egregious. I mean, maybe I missed it, but
we got word that the restart was under review. What do you evaluate here?
He might have launched a split second before the 16, but
man, I didn't see much there.
No, he was still behind him when he went into 1, so that kind of surprised me a little bit.
I'd love to get some more definition on what the ruling was.
Regan, what's up?
Adam, the report from the team to Justin Allgaier was that he went below the line before the start-finish line. You got to keep your left side tires above that line. He went down too soon.
This is his 18th race here. First time he's ever been penalized in Las Vegas.
Well, that's a great reminder for all of us because you wind up being able to go wherever you want after the start-finish line, and it's so open that you forget, and just a little bit below that white line on the bottom is a penalty. You can't do that before the start-finish line. Everything has to stay above that white line.
Good news for him, 7 to go on the stage. So he does the pass-through. He's exited the pit lane. He's going to stay on the lead lap. And he'll keep himself in the game. And don't forget, last week finished 3rd at Fontana after an unscheduled green flag pit stop where he got a lap down, got 16.
Look at Kyle Busch ripping outside.
He's way down. He might have a problem of a tire unwinding or something trying to nurse to the end. But yeah, the 21 and the 9 and even the 10. I mean, Kyle Busch, he's got some speed here too, and just shows you how it can change up when you have a heat cycle on older stuff.
16 going in the wrong direction. What's up, Regan?
Adam, some concern a few laps ago. He thought that he had a right vibration. He just said he thinks the right front might be flat. The team told him that the right front is still up.
Yeah, good news is 3 laps to go on the stage, so just try to hang on to it here, but he's going to lose another spot.
Big contact there.
98 was gaining ground.
Oh.
Crossover move. Sam Mayer 2 for 1. He's in the top 5.
Yeah, we're back to that tire vibration issue and on those mental battles as the driver. And I wish I could tell you why, but Vegas is just one of those places that creates those vibrations like no other place. But
and there's a spin.
He's under caution.
It's the 45 of Raja Karuth. It picked up the free pass earlier, so that's going to end our second stage. 1 to go this time
Austin
around
Hill.
for Austin Hill. He'll end up getting the stage victory. Karuth hangs on to it. It's our 4th caution of the afternoon, and as I said, that will serve as the ending to stage number 2.
He's already loose right here. Gosh, that was weird. He was loose before we even played the video and turning off into turn 1. He was already having his hands. So he did a great job of keeping it off the wall and staying on the lead lap at the same time.
How big is that for Chandler Smith, who had fallen to 6th, was likely going to lose more position? Chandler is here because Herbst just is on top of him.
yeah, and he actually hit him. Riley got into the back of him. I think he caught him faster than he thought he was going to catch him, and then Chandler was mad because he hit him in the back, and he's already hanging onto his car, and Sammy Smith passes them both.
Look at this top 10 as we come to the green and white checkered flag. Austin Hill wins. It's going to be his 2nd stage win of the year. Also won at Daytona. Brandon Jones 2nd, then Kyle Busch. After that, though, teenager Sam Mayer, teenager Sammy Smith, teenager Chandler Smith. I mean, youth is served in Las Vegas. All these drivers picking up some much-needed stage points. Riley Herbst, Cole Custer,
Austin
Brett
Hill
Moffitt,
thrown
Sheldon
out the
Creed.
window.
Complete your top 10. But it's Creed's teammate who delivered in our second stage. Austin Hill, the Daytona winners, got him a stage win in Las Vegas.
Center, they're going to make an adjustment to help him out as far as the 10 of Kyle Busch. Ongoing process of getting.
I love hearing Harvick's stories. I can listen to them all the time.
Air pressure adjustment to see if they can set him up for this final stage.
Sandy Smith in the 18 car fires off, runs good, but needs help on the exit as the run goes on. That's the biggest issue for that car, but he wants them to fix the 21 car of Austin Hill. That race car has been good all day long, especially on that most recent restart. He loved how it was on the old tires. A little too much chatter when he moves up the racetrack, though.
You know, we're going to have at least one more pit stop. Could be under green. We'll see how the cautions fall. But that number one pit stop could be enormous toward the end of this race. Austin Hill wins the battle off +1 for Kyle Busch. Not sure. You know, Josh Berry, they're +21. No tires, so I guess they're just, you know, saving a set here and trying to gain track position. Is that?
Well, so he put stickers on when he spun.
Right.
And then he just rode around.
Yeah, okay, there
towards
you
the end
go.
of that stage. So he just took gas to try to get that track position back. So he has a handful of laps on his tires, but he just rode around at, you know, half speed. So
Caution helped him.
Yeah, I
saved
like
a couple
that.
laps.
Great call by crew chief Taylor Moyer, and a good finish to the stage for his teammate Brandon Jones, who's come from the back. The 9 looked good there.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him.
Sure did. Hey, Brandon Jones, Kevin Harvick, Adam Alexander, Ryan Blaney up in the booth. Got me.
Go to channel 2. Ryan, go to channel 2. We had to go to channel 2. We're off of channel 1.
Hey, Brandon Jones, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Adam Alexander up in the Fox booth. You got me?
Gotcha, buddy. What's going on?
Man, well, you put on a really good show coming all the way from the back. Had a little bit of issues on pit road before the race, but that Menards car is looking really good. Tell us a little bit what you're thinking.
We are ripping for sure, man. It's been fun. Enjoyed driving this Chevy Camaro to the front here today. Got some guest Joe ones, so it's pretty cool. Putting on a show for those guys. And just need a finish, man. We've been really fast these first 2 races. Haven't been able to finish and show it. So hopefully today's the turnaround point for that. We got a Chevy that can win the race.
All right, sounds good. Well, keep doing what you're doing. Best of luck to you.
Appreciate it, brother.
5 career wins for Brandon Jones, 2 of them on 1.5 miles. It's a great day in Las Vegas. It's windy, but these kids don't know the difference. They're just having a good time. Final stage on the way.
Why did we choose safe?
Yeah, you're gonna find the leaders coming. Chandler Smith's coming to pit road. Allgaier stays out. So you'll see that a lot. You know, the first guy to pit in the top 5 or so might drag other guys in.
Let's get Smith on Smith, Regan on Chandler, the leader coming your way.
Adam Chandler Smith, it feels like that team has been doing a great job all day long, keeping up with the racetrack. That's one thing he's been very pleased with this run. Quiet on the radio. He was told to focus on looking out front and worried about what he needed to do there. He has been quiet since then.
All right, keeping in mind, Kyle Busch was 6 seconds behind Chandler Smith when he came to pit road. So we'll see how all of this cycles out. And 1 lap later, here comes Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, Ryan Sieg also in that mix, making a pit stop scheduled under green, Regan.
Justin Allgaier, that race car is just loose in, tight in the center, and loose off right now. He's been doing a great job all day of conserving tires and telling the team that he was conserving tires to have a little speed at the end of runs. Needs to continue doing that. And Austin Hill in the 21, too loose on the throttle. That's the first time he's mentioned that all day long, meaning the back wants to step out when he gets on the gas pedal to exit the corners.